Welcome. In front of me is a TCL Tab10 Gen 2, and today I'll do unboxing along with a quick look at this new tablet. So, to get started, I think I first need to find my cutting tool, which... oh, there we go, found it. So, let's just get straight into it. No, give me a moment. Fixing up some computer problem, there we go. Okay, so... actually, I don't need to cut the second part. So, there we go. So, it just slides out to the floor. So, right here we get the tablet. Gonna set it to the side for the moment. And let's see what else we got in the package. That's gonna be an easy way. Oh, there we go. Stay here. Okay. So in here we get paperwork only. Oh no, there's a charger just on the other side, so I'm gonna drop the paperwork because no one cares about that. But come on. Interesting, so it had some kind of like paper right here that will define that it was open, I guess. Wait, there is no charger, I've been bamboozled. This is just a cable. There we go. So here's our charger. Now this is a 10-watt charger. Now it might not be great, but at least it comes included with the device. Now taking a look at the tablet itself, let's just put it up first. Come on. There we go. So in a second you will see the display right here. And the display is a 10.1 inch display running at a resolution of 800 by 1280. So it's basically something similar to a 720p resolution, which at a tablet this size might not be the most optimal viewing experience. But it should still be, I would say, okay for the price that this device comes at, which is about 110 euros, give or take. So it is very budget device. And sticking with the display, we're looking at an IPS LCD display that runs at 350 nits brightness. But you can see it right now with decent bezel size right here. And this annoying little sticker, which for some stupid reason is put under the screen protector. So just to kind of showcase this, we do have a screen protector on the entire display, but this garbage is like under it. You can see it, it's lifting it up a little bit. And I don't think, just quickly check, maybe there is a secondary layer. Yeah, I have no clue, to be honest. Nope, there is no secondary layer. So you get a screen protector with an annoying crap right here. Awesome. Now, if this isn't the most like anti-customer decision that you could have made, then I don't know what is. Boy, that is stupid. Anyway, I'm gonna keep it on. So anyway, continuing on. Let's see, what do I want to next say? Probably the cameras, which don't really matter much on the tablet, but still, both of them, front and back, we're looking at 2 megapixel cameras. And now it just says 2 megapixel, I don't have any other option info about it. The one thing to kind of notice right here, the front one, or selfie, depending on how you want to call it, is a 2 megapixel, and this is also a 2 megapixel, though this one has a little bit of a bump right here, while obviously this one doesn't. And why couldn't they just make both of them the same? They're both garbage, so why add this stupid bump? Like, why? Why is it here? It doesn't need to be. You literally proven yourself that you don't have to put a bump, otherwise it would have been at the front too. So now your tablet just kind of you know, doesn't sit flush because stupid decision making. Great. Anyway, continuing on, in terms of the internals, we have a MediaTek MT8766B, a little bit of a voice crack there, with 3 GB of RAM and 6000 mAh battery. So that's basically the internals right here. And we do have also expandable storage, and the storage that comes with the device, the built-in one, is at a size of 32 GB. So everything here is just as budget as it can get, as low end as it can possibly, I think, get. Even the battery size for the size of this tablet is on a smaller size. I unboxed today a Samsung phone with a, what was it, like 6.5-inch display? So 6.5-10. That phone is a phone, right? It's just like this big. And that came with the same battery size as this one, costing just a little bit more than this, at like 50 euros more, something like that. So yeah, and yet it came with the same kind of battery size. So what is taking so much space in here? Because right now we don't have really anything that justifies the size, and even though this is a stupidly cheap device at 100 euros, there are better devices at 100 euros. So I just want to point that out. The reason I am being so critical about it is because this is as bare bones as you can possibly get for 110 euros. While there are other devices, for instance, like tablets from Xiaomi, which will be a little bit better. We're not talking about a massive jump, but still, if you're buying budget, same price, having a better device means a lot. And this one just seems to be delivering the lowest end kind of experience you can possibly think of. So, okay, anyway, so anything else that I didn't mention right here? Just kind of looking at it, trying to figure out. Oh, I didn't say it's running on Android 13, which at this price point I do want to point out, because some devices will be running something like a Android Go or some other like super cut down version of it. This is just running a full normal Android 13, so you basically get access to everything that almost every other device has access to. So wanted to point that out. Now, like I mentioned, I would usually say the pros and cons of the device, but I don't think it's very fair to do such a thing at this price range. It is only 110 euros, but I do want to point out that the device from specs just doesn't have any kind of redeeming quality that would just have something a little bit better over the other components, if that makes sense. And there are other tablets that will at least put, you know, 120 euro price and give you something that is better. Maybe the display will be at 1080p, which would be obviously a nice upgrade, or it could be running at 90 Hertz, or could have a bigger battery, all that stuff. So just one of those things improved over this device will already be, like I said, an improvement, which this device has nothing that would kind of set it apart and make you, decide if this is a better purchase than other devices. Therefore, other devices that come at the same price might be more viable. Now, with that being said, hopefully you found this very helpful and informative, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.